What's going on, guys? One love out to everybody. We got UFC Fight Night, Sandhagen versus Font prediction breakdown here, guys. Before I get started, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel. Also check out my Patreon account for all my face-off predictions. Subscribe to that Patreon account, guys. I saw a lot of changes I did on this one, and I already watched the face-offs. I did a couple changes, man. Yeah, just from off the face-off. Also, you can donate to my PayPal account to help this channel out, so I can do this more full-time, right? So sign up to that Patreon, man. It doesn't cost that much, and most of the times, you know, my Patreon is what usually does good for the face-offs. So real quick here, I'm not gonna spend too long on this card here. There was a lot of changes on this card. Couple. Yeah, especially Sean Woodson here, switch him out. He has switched like 3 times, and on the 4th time there, you know, he actually found somebody there. Even Cory Sandhagen, Umar fell off the card. So yeah, so the main card almost got cancelled, but it got Font in there. So real quick here, guys, we got Diaz versus Assu Almabayev. You know, he's kind of big for the division. You know, he's very athletic guy. He's well-rounded, but can get submitted, can get taken down, especially after the first round. He's quick, athletic guy. In the first round, is pretty good. You know, his counter strikes. You know, he's quick at the movement, but he does get sloppy after the first round. You know what I'm saying? And then as the fight goes on, he gets sloppy, and then you can take him down and so forth, right? With Assu here, is making his debut, but what I see from Assu, this guy's striking is okay, you know, we throw a lot of spinning heel kicks, you know, we set you up from the outside there. But his submission games, his takedown is what he usually uses a lot here, right? So he usually wrestles you down and he look for submission, and his submissions are pretty good. This guy here seems like he's more of a seasoned, more of a technical kind of guy. I think with Odie, he's kind of raw still, you know, and I feel like Assu is just more composed. You know, Odie will go, you know, will throw a lot of punches and kicks, but then he just kind of loses composure. He can get taken down and even can get submitted. I'm gonna go with Assu here, guys. I'm gonna say Assu by submission in the 2nd round, but I'm not confident about this fight here because, like I said, Assu making his debut. And we know usually how debut guys look, you know, especially when they go into a new organization. You know, sometimes they don't perform as well. All right. Next fighter, we got Sean Woodson versus Dennis Bozag. Yeah, I'm probably mispronouncing that. Sean Woodson here is gonna have a 9-inch of friggin' reach, which is massive, man. This guy is big for the weight class too. He's like 145 pounds, dude. 145 pounds and 6'2". This guy's pretty much my height. Oh shit, and 7-9-inch reach. So this guy's gonna be massive. You know, 5-inch of height, 9-inch of reach. He's skilled guy, striking skill, but from his last fight there, he can get hurt on the foot. He can get knocked down. I mean, that could be from the weight cut. I think he probably cutting too much weight, man. But it is what it is, though. I guess the opponent here, Dennis, though. Dennis is coming from Ray Longo gym over there in New York, so they have a lot of good guys over there, man. They got that Aljamain Sterling, you know, he trained with some good guys, man. So it's a good gym coming from there. This guy can remind me he reminds me of Julian Araujo in a kind of way. Very aggressive. He's heavy-handed. Was in the Contender Series. Like I said, he's coming out of the Ray Longo gym there. Can get flat-footed, kind of stays in front of you, kind of, but this guy's pretty well-rounded, man, from what I see. And like I said, he's coming from like Aljamain Sterling, you know, the gym. Got good guys in there, man. They got, I believe, Marab is in there too. So a lot of good fighters that he's around. So, but this is like a short notice. Cut a lot of weight. I believe he missed weight by like a half. But Woodson is not really a guy because he can get hurt easily, man. You touch him and he gets hurt. And I would say because of that weight cut, I think he cuts his 160. He's 6'2" at freaking 145. He came in at 146, but damn, it's like that's a lot of weight, man. Is he cutting low? So yeah, a tough one to pick here, man. Like I said, Dennis cut a lot of weight in this one. I'm my original here. I got Woodson though, my original. But just be careful with this one, man. I can see Dennis actually winning the fight, you know. So I'm gonna go with Woodson here, guys. I'm gonna say Woodson by decision. It's a 50-50, but I'm original. I got Sean Woodson here. Because of short notice for Dennis, taking a very short notice, cut like a lot of weight. That could be a issue there, man. I mean, but even though he's coming from a good gym though, but I'll go Woodson by decision, guys. I'm not confident. 50-50. I'll be careful, okay? Jake Hadley versus Cody Durden. Hadley 3-inch reach. He's well rounded. Can get wrestled. Can get wrestled in the ground and put in bad positions, but he will recover. Durden here is going to look to push the wrestling. It's also a tough one here. The thing about Durden though, he can get submitted, man. He gets submitted really quick. I think he got submitted like 3 times already. So, and Jake Hadley will submit him. That's the only thing about this fight. So, you know, Durden can wrestle him. I mean, don't get me wrong, but then he get caught in a submission. I don't think Durden can. I don't know if Durden can really hold on this guy. But we'll see what happens. But and Durden does get tired too. I'm gonna go with Hadley here. I'm gonna say Hadley by submission in the first round, but it's a 50-50, guys. Be very careful. Next fight we got Billy Valentino versus Damian Jackson. Billy well-rounded, striking. Will look for takedowns. Very straightforward. I've put a heavy pace on you. This guy come forward with a heavy pace. He just walks you down, man. Damian Jackson here, striking needs work. He's hittable, but his ground game. He looks to rescue down and look for submission, but he's hittable though. I would just say more that Billy, if he push that pressure on Jackson, because Jackson doesn't do good going backwards. You only do good coming forward because he's implemented takedowns. But when he's going backward, he doesn't do good, and Billy gonna walk him down. So I'm gonna say Billy by KO TKO, guys, in the 3rd round, but I'm not confident. Next fighter, we got Jermaine Wells. We got Jeremiah Wells versus Carlton Harris. Wells here, well-rounded, decent wrestling, very explosive. Will tire out, but seem to compose himself. He's gonna have the speed advantage though. That's one thing about this fight here. He got a speed advantage. With Carlton Harris, he's a very skilled guy, and hasn't really lost to anybody much, except for he lost a fight there against Shavkat Romanov. Hopefully I pronounced that right. But that's the only guy he lost to, was against Romanov, right? So, I mean, overall he's been looking good, but he will fade after first. But the thing about this fight is a speed from Wells. And both guys got power, but I feel Wells is more raw. But I feel Harris is a more technical, all-around better fighter though. But the speed advantage, man. The speed, the timing and the speed. I think Wells can close the distance quicker and touch him quicker and move out. I'm gonna go Wells, KO TKO in the 1st round, but like I said, check out that Patreon face-off. I could make changes, or I think I did make changes in this one. I have to go back and look. But I'm gonna go Wells by KO TKO, guys, in the 1st round. All right. Next fight we got Honey Barcelos versus Kyler Phillips. My boy Kyler, let's go. Yeah. Honey Barcelos here. It's gonna be a short notice, man. Yeah, short notice for Randy Barcelos. And you know, when I saw the wins or face-offs, I could see on the scale, you know, it didn't look too much. He looked too much like how he usually look his body, you know. But Barcelos is all around a good fighter, man. This guy's a very good fighter. I mean, he's striking, everything, put the pressure on you. Very technical guy. Lost against Umar Nurmagomedov, but I mean, Umar's a very good fighter. He got caught. You know, kind of up and downs here. You know, one of our Trevor Jones went to a decision with Trevor Jones, though. With Kyler Phillips here. Kyler Phillips here is well-rounded, versatile, skill striking, a lot of unorthodox kicks, nice movement, 5-inch reach. I mean, this guy is pretty legit guy, man. His ground game is pretty good. It's all-around game, and he's very technical. His footwork is pretty good. He could give Barcelos problems with his footwork. So I must say I'm gonna go with Kyler here, guys. But be careful with this one, because like I said, with Barcelos is very experienced, and if he can, you know, just try to walk down Kyler. But even though Kyler's footwork is very good, it's gonna be difficult in a kind of way. But the pressure, I mean, you could see something like a split decision somewhere here. for either guy. But I must say, Kyler Phillips by decision, man. All right, and be careful with this one too. A lot of careful fights. Next fight we got Ignacio Bahamondes versus Levet Klein. Ignacio here, 8-inch of reach. A lot of these guys on this card got a massive reach and height of their opponents, man. 8-inch of freaking, no, hold on, I got that wrong. 8-inch of height and 3-inch of reach is still massive. Very skilled guy, skill striking, movement, his ground game got better. Klein here is well-rounded, but man, he would guess out at the first round. He relies a lot on that left head kick. Hands are okay, but he just, I don't know, he just does the same thing every single fight. You know, yeah, I mean, he has a wrestling game on him where he could wrestle Ignacio here. If he's able to take down Ignacio, he couldn't wrestle him. It's a possibility. You know, but Ignacio ground game been looking good and reach and height. Should keep him on the outside here. I just feel like Klein is, I don't know, he relies a lot and just diving in, and then he gets tired. So, and if he gets tired, then he ain't gonna be able to wrestle no more. So I'm gonna go with Ignacio here. I'm gonna say Ignacio by KO TKO guys in that third round. Next fight we got Tano Boser versus Alex Comer. Boser here, man. Striking base, kind of a karate kind of style, is well rounded, but you can't drop the ball, man. Like, I don't know. So I feel like this guy's fight IQ is not that good. Like I said, I'm not here to disrespect the fighters. I'm not being negative. I'm just saying, it seems like his fight IQ is not the best, you know. I can't really trust him too much to go in and get a win. His opponent to Comer, you know, Comer, like, he looks like he's a good fighter, you know, his skill set from what I see, you know, and he's well rounded, but he dropped the ball too, you know. Having fought since 2021, you know, I mean, lost to William Knight. I don't know, man. He starts out good, striking looks good, ground take you down. He looks, you know, he looks like a prospect, you know. But then he just dropped the ball. In a kind of way, this guy that Boser probably should be able to beat. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna say Boser by decision, but I'm not confident either, man. 50-50. So Boser by decision, guys. Next fighter, Gavin Tucker versus Diego Lopez. Tucker here, skilled guy, man. BJJ black belt, striking is good, nice footwork, but not too active, man. When he loses, he takes time off, you know, and he comes back. 2021 got knocked out by Ige, haven't come back since. You know, we lost against Rick Glenn, took him a while to come back too. He's a skilled guy though, man. A guy like Lopez though. Lopez is well-rounded due to striking is heavy. More the submission games though. This guy is good on the ground by the submissions, man. He's got a 5-inch of height, 6-inch of reach. The next guy that's overweighing his opponent by height and reach. But then about this guy though, man, he gasses out. He pushed hard for the submission first. You can see his fights, a lot of first-round finishes. Pushed the ground game a lot. He will strike with you though and try to take you out by knocking you out first. He's either gonna knock you out first or submit you in first. After that, then he started to like slow down, and then he will try to look for submissions along the way, like maybe try to get your leg or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He try to like pick up a little something, but then he's on his back and punched. In a kind of reality, there's a fight that Tucker should actually win. I feel Tucker with his ground game, he should be able, if he can implement not getting knocked out in the first and get through the first round, I think he can win a fight here by just grinding out Lopez, taking him down and just side mount and beat him up. It's kind of still to the guard though, because this guy's guard is deadly. Even the side, he can roll for your leg. I'm gonna say Tucker here, guys, but not confident here. I'm gonna say Tucker by decision. All right, be careful with this one too, man. Next fighter, we got Dustin Jacoby versus Kennedy. Kennedy Nzechukwu. I got that right, I think. Nzechukwu. I think I got that one. Nzechukwu. There you go. Kennedy Nzechukwu. There you go. Did I say that right? Nzechukwu? I think so. Maybe I did. I don't know. Okay, Dustin Jacoby here. Well-rounded striking, kickboxing kind of base on him. Defense got better. I used to get takedown a lot, but I've seen that he's been working on his takedown defense. His opponent here, Kennedy Nzechukwu. 7-inch reach. The next guy here, massive reach advantage. He's well-rounded too. But the thing about Kennedy that he's been improving though. Kennedy improved every single fight, and he's pushing more takedowns now. His wrestling look a lot better. He was a guy that used to strike with you more. Now he's taking you down. He looking like a, you know what I'm saying, like he's learning every single fight. With Dustin Jacoby, kind of doing the same thing. So I'm gonna push towards Kennedy here. I'm gonna say Kennedy by decision. Yeah, that's it right there, guys. Next fight here, we got Jessica Andrade versus Tatiana Suarez. I think this is Jessica's short notice too. She's going back down to 115 again. Thing about Jessica, she's looking to overpower these girls at 115 because they get strength advantage. But a girl like Suarez is very technical. She's skilled. The girl can fight. You know, her wrestling is pretty high level. Her striking don't look bad. You know, Jessica's trying to power. You know what I mean? Not even technique, just freaking power you. Brawl you and bully you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go with Suarez, man. I feel Suarez is just more fresher, technical. You know, the wrestling. He's going to just take down Jessica. If you probably take her down all 3 rounds. You know, so yeah, I'm going to get Suarez by decision. Next fight, we got Cory Sandhagen versus Rob Font. Yeah, Cory, very technical dude, man. Striking, movement, footwork, switch stance. Yeah, the guy's pretty good. His ground game is good. He's good all the way around, man. Rob Font, very good boxer. Good, he got ground game too. But a fight like this with the movement from Cory and touch you up from the outside, I don't feel it's a good fight for Rob Font here unless he can get a submission. You know what I'm saying? Or even a knockout is possible, but I feel Cory gonna pick him apart in this fight. Cory got a smart. The one thing about Cory here, he's very, very smart fight IQ, man. The guy's an intelligent fighter. Doesn't make much mistakes. And things happen. You know what I mean? He got submitted by Aljamain Sterling, but I mean, there's a guy that doesn't make much mistakes, man. So, TJ was a robbery. And Peter Yan, you know, that's my boy Peter Yan. That guy's a good. Peter's a good fighter, man. He just damn. Just one of those things, man. You know, I felt he beat Aljamain Sterling though on that second time, but and definitely beat him only too. But it is what it is, man. Leaving it hand to the judges. You know what I mean? There's a lot of politics in these fights, and they do whatever they want to do. You know, when they feel like they want to do it, depending on who they want to win. When it goes to decision, like decision, yes. There was a time it looks very close, right? But really, the other guy won. But we're gonna give it to this other guy over here because he's more marketable. It is what it is, you know. Man, you know it already. That's entertainment, man. That's mainstream, right? All about favoritism, man, and what can bring the money. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Cory here. I'm gonna say Cory by decision, guys. And that's it right there, guys. Quick look at the odds. Crazy odds that we're working with. Let's see here. Let's split this up in 2. What's going on here? Did I see Jamie Pickett fighting? I must be seeing something wrong. Did I see Jamie Pickett on the next card here? The August 12th card? No. Okay, I thought I saw Jamie Pickett. Okay, it was. I think it was Josh Persian I saw. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me see here, man. Where we at? Man, what the hell? This card is split in 2, huh? This card is split in 2. Where's the rest of it at? Man, what is this? Okay, here we go. Caleb Phillips here, 198 against Ronnie. I'll be careful with that, man. Ronnie lost to Nurmagomedov, yeah, but Ronnie's a good fighter. I'm not saying Phillips ain't good, but Ronnie's a good fighter, man. That guy's a good all around. Even though he lost, got knocked out, but look at who's getting knocked out by. A good prospect. I'm not saying Phillips is not a good prospect, but be careful with this one, man. Ronnie could win. Ignacio 200. I feel Ignacio's a little too high, but I feel like he should win this fight. Still be careful. Tony Boser favorite? This fight is an even fight, dude. It's an even fight, man. I got Boser, but be careful though, man. Lopez and Gavin Tucker. They got Lopez at 162. It's the next one here, man. Lopez lost contender series. Gavin Tucker is not a bad fighter, man. Yeah, he got knocked out by Ige, but he got knocked out by Ige. And before that, he was winning. Be careful with this, man. This is a fight like Tucker could win. Be careful. Jacoby and Kennedy. Kennedy 155. Yeah, I mean, close fights. I think Kennedy should win that. Shiraz 375. It's kind of high as hell. Oh man, Jessica Andrews it's not, and she's more bully, man. I think she has more skill. But 375, I'll be careful still, man. I wouldn't put that in too much parlay. I wouldn't mess around with that too much, man, at all, man. Like I said, women, they would sometimes can grab the ball. Guys too, but, Cory Sandhagen 360. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I think Cory should win this fight unless he get caught by submission or punch. Butler, damn, what is this? The hell? Is this right? Okay. It was 500. Sean Woodson 166. Okay, that fight is an even fight, guys. Woodson, believe me, that guy. I'm not saying he's not a good fighter, fight long, but he can get caught. Dennis hits hard, coming from a good gym, training with Ajman and all them, and Marab. Careful with that, man. Carson and Wells, no problem with that. It's an even fight. Yep, both guys don't come forward, and I feel Wells got the speed, but still, Harris is a very skilled guy, man. Very technical. Billy Quarantillo and Jackson. Billy's 170. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but be careful because Jackson is like one of them guys that, it's like one of them guys that you can't really sleep on. He's like he will go in there and then all of a sudden he's just taking you down. You never know. Billy tried to knock him out, can't do it, and Jackson just taking him down, and just win off by a grindy decision, So, but let's be careful with that one, man. But that's about it right there, guys. That's my predictions, my odd breakdowns there. Don't forget to sign up to that Patreon account. Also, check out my other channel there, Wayne Gaethje, if you guys, looking for any health tips. Also do some consultations over there too. So if you guys need any consultation on health or losing weight or whatever it is, or changing your lifestyle, you can hit me up. Yeah, that's about it right there, guys. One love out to everybody, and